Let's move now to the race for the White House and the candidate everybody's talking about this morning. Today, both parties are welcoming Donald Trump to the race. He's already getting to meet voters in Iowa after that surprise campaign announcement. And before he left for the Hawkeye State, he spoke with our political correspondent, Casey Hunt, about some of the more controversial aspects of that now infamous speech launching his candidacy.
In your speech today, you said that, quote, some rapists are coming across the border with Mexico.
Absolutely.
What did you mean by that?
Well, you have rapists. They're sending us not their finest people. They're sending us people, and it's people from other than Mexico also. We have drug dealers coming across. We have rapists. We have killers. We have murderers. Why, do you think they're going to send us? I mean, it's common sense. You think they're going to send us their best people and their finest people? The answer is no.
With me now is MSNBC's Benji Sarlin. Benji, good morning. The front page of today's New York Daily News says, quote, clown runs for president. How serious are Republicans and Democrats taking this announcement?
Well, nobody thinks Donald Trump is in a serious position to win the nomination. Most people probably doubt that he'll even make it to the actual primaries. I mean, it's likely that he just wants to get in a debate or two, perhaps, raise his stock a little bit, prove the doubters wrong who always said he wasn't serious about running for president, and then he'll probably be happy. But it's important to remember that there are some voters who like Donald Trump a lot. Polls show he's one of the most disliked candidates in the Republican field, if not the most disliked one. But there is a minority of Republican voters, and especially Republican-leaning independents, who are big fans of him. Right now, he would make it into the debates based on an average of polls because he's in the top 10, ahead of people like two-term governor, Ohio Governor John Kasich, and people like Rick Santorum, who won Iowa in 2012. Trump ranks ahead. And in New Hampshire, this is especially pronounced. Polls show him right now, on average, in 5th place, not too far behind Rand Paul or Marco Rubio, around 8%. And I can tell you, back in 2012, I met a lot of voters who were former Trump supporters who were disappointed that he didn't run. So there is this group that some of his more outlandish statements kind of really appeal to. But it's limited upside, I'd say. There's a lot of Republicans who would just never vote for him under any circumstances.
There's also the celebrity factor in Trump that he certainly cultivates a lot. I mean, this is someone who very much enjoys the spotlight and has cultivated being a celebrity.
That's right, and his decision to run really is inseparable from this. Now, I have covered dozens and dozens of gatherings of conservative activists, of Republican events, and Donald Trump has been at just almost every one the last couple of years. If there's any speaking slot available in front of conservatives or Republicans, he'll take it. Now, at a certain point, the press sort of stopped paying attention to him because everyone assumed he had indicated he was interested in running for president so many times before. He's been doing this for 20 years or more and then never gone through with it, really, that no one was really taking him seriously. He'd show up after some of these events and barely get any questions. He wasn't really getting written up at all. So I think that sort of pushed him at some point to put up or shut up. If he wanted to start getting attention for appearing at these things, he was going to have to at least show he was willing to take the next step and at least officially announce or form an exploratory committee first or make it into a debate. So this is sort of renewing his lease on presidential speculation.
MSNBC's Benji Sarlin in Washington, thank you very much. We're just getting started.